welcome back to ZEGAMI Beauty. I'm Krisha. Today's video is going to be a new makeup try on and I'm so excited. I have a bare face now. I have so many products to try. I have the bronzer from Kosas in the correct shade that I purchased so long ago. A new blush from Lise Watier, I don't know if it's that new, kind of end of summer release. Dior Backstage new highlighting palette in rose gold. I have some Charlotte Tilbury. And I think that's it. Yeah. It's still a lot. It's still a lot of new stuff that I haven't had a chance to fully try on and play with. Before we get started, of course, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell down below, get notified of when I do future uploads. Leave me a comment, a like. I really appreciate all of your guys' support. That is it for the intro. Let's get straight into the try on. Okay, so first things first, I got a deluxe sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush foundation. Now, I'm a super crazy fan of her Magic foundation. It is my go-to, especially for filming, especially if I'm going to be going out. It is so beautiful. But the Airbrush, I don't know, I heard it was a little bit more full coverage and just a little bit more matte, and that's not really up my alley. But I just really wanted to try this on camera just to see. The color I have is 3 Cool, which is the shade I have in the Magic, but again, I don't think they're exactly the same match. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put on with a brush and then I'm going to pounce over it with a sponge, and hopefully that kind of gives me a little bit more of a sheer diffused look. So we'll just do like 1 pump. Looks a bit light already. And full coverage. Oh my god. Okay, we'll see. It's been a while since this foundation came out, so I don't really remember the reviews when it first came out. Probably mixed, like with all foundations, because not everything is for everyone, especially foundation wise. So very full coverage. Oh, wow, like I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is covering everything. everything. A little bit light, but I think this range goes quite warm and dark quite fast. So this is your very much typical higher coverage foundation from what I can tell. Matte, satin type finish, and just really good coverage. Wow. Okay, let's pounce with a damp sponge. Next, I'm just going to quickly conceal. This is nothing new. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Concealer. Oh, like the hardest packaging to deal with. But the product is so beautiful. It's worth it. So I just kind of go underneath with a sponge, around my nose. If we're going to go full coverage, let's go full coverage. So once again, I blend the concealer in haphazardly with a little mini kabuki, and then I go over it with a damp sponge. Makes the look a little bit more skin-like. Next, we'll just quickly set the under eye area with my GRWM Meteorites in light or clair. I don't think we really have to set the foundation, but I'm still going to use a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush. Bit too light for me, but yeah, it's just kind of created a very smooth canvas. Okay guys, brows are on, and next I'm going to do is my eye look. Now, I'm going to be using mostly the Charlotte Tilbury, the new jewel eyes. What are these called? Jewel pots. This has been in and out of stock as well. This is the Walk of No Shame color. I believe now it is again sold out, but it came back before, so we'll see how it goes. If it's something you guys are still looking to get, I'm sure it'll come back in stock. Like a lot of our limited edition stuff does tend to come back. So it is a one-stop shop color, but I want to put a little bit of bronzer just in my crease area, just to warm it up a bit. And that's a nice trick. If you're going to be using just one color on the eyelid, maybe just go in with your bronzer just in the crease to sort of create some cohesiveness between the eyes and the rest of the face. I don't know, it just kind of looks a little bit more natural, a little bit more put together. I am going to put my bronzer on, which is more of my contour color. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic. It's cool toned enough that it gives me a little bit of a shadow, a little bit of structure to my face, but nothing crazy because I already have quite a square shaped face, quite a strong jawline already, so I don't need anything too crazy for my contour, but it just kind of gives me a little bit more, I don't know, some definition in those outer areas. A little bit here to hide some of these potential jowls. All right, let's go in with this shadow. The packaging is so darling, you guys. Like, How cute is that? These remind me of the hourglass little pots. Same sort of texture. I've already played with this a little bit in terms of swatching. Beautiful copper color with some golden sparkles. I will take a brush and just sort of clean up the edges. I could probably go a little bit more intense. Let's try a little bit with the brush, just sort of a flat brush. Works nicely with the brush as well, but I think the finger gives just better impact. I'm gonna go a little bit more because I just want it to be a little more intense, but I'll use my finger again. Very nice texture. Yeah, that's better. And the reflection it gives is very coppery pink, warm, just so pretty. I'm gonna line my eyes and put on some mascara. I'll be right back. There's the liner and mascara. I'm gonna put one more coat of the Nars Climax Extreme on. That's just with one coat. And I wanted to give you guys a tip because this mascara can go really crazy really fast. I've been using a primer with it. I happen to have the Marc Jacobs eyelash primer, which I've been using first. And I find putting on a primer first gives it a lesser chance of creating smudging on that upper lash line. I don't know, it just really, really works super well. And there's less chance of me getting messy on that upper lash line. So hard to say, it's like a tongue twister, upper lash line. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna put a second coat on because I wanna go a little more dramatic, but isn't that eyeshadow so beautiful? Oh, I love it so, so much. Next, we're gonna go in with the new blush, which is the Lise Watier blush. This was from actually their kind of late summer collection. It's called Viva Havana, and it's a baked blush, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So it comes with just kind of copper packaging. Still very summer-like, I know, but better late than never. And then it has this beautiful marbling effect. Very wearable, dusty, pinky, terracotta vibes. Not a ton gets off onto the brush right away, which is good. Yeah, very sheer, so we can definitely go a little crazy with it. Slightly peachy, mostly neutral pink. Mind-blowing? No. But definitely pretty. And I can tell it's very neutral in terms of undertone. It would go very, very well with most eye looks. Like, depending how you look at it, it can look a little bit peachy, a little bit pinky. Oh, I just love new makeup. Oh my gosh. And with all these holiday releases coming out, I just purchased a bunch of stuff from Pat McGrath. I didn't go crazy. I think I just got one of the quads, the highlighter, oh, and that really big palette. So 3 of those things coming. Natasha Denona, just the mini palette. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff slowly trickling through for holidays, so I don't know, it's kind of exciting times. Chanel too, that hasn't been released yet, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting at least a lipstick and maybe the highlighting blush. Let me know down below, what have you guys been picking up for holidays so far? It's always a fun time of year for makeup, and we definitely need to just have some enjoyment in our lives. It's been a rough 2020 to say the least. Next, we're gonna go in with a bronzer. So this one is quite light. It's in the shade Light. Yeah, very sheer, very warm. So again, we can go crazy. It's a baked formula, and usually baked formulas are quite forgiving. A bit more sheer than I thought it was gonna be. It's almost like a bronzer topper, but I'm sure I can build it up. It's pretty, but nothing crazy. I almost feel like the medium was too dark, and now the light's almost too light. It's just not really working out for my skin tone, but you win some, you lose some. Okay, most exciting part of the video. The Dior Backstage Highlighting Palette. This came out in 3 new shades. The gold, coppery, and then the rose gold. This seemed to be the most universal tone. I still might get the copper version as a bronzer topper because I just love this formula so, so much. I have the original one, which is beautiful. Now, this one here, oh my gosh. It's just incredible. Like, I don't even know, look at the embossing on it. It's just wow. Get a golden color, a more rose gold, something a little bit more opal-y here. And they're different formulas. So this is, sorry, sheer, shimmer, metallic. So pretty, so beautiful. I haven't had a chance to play with this one yet. The original one is really lovely, and I really do recommend getting at least one of them. There's 6 at this point now. 5. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so first we're gonna go in with this kind of rose gold color. And I just want to top my blush a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit of a smaller compact blush brush. Not a lot is going on to the brush, but it's just adding a little bit of dimension. I really like it, but I want to use more of a natural bristled brush just to see if I can get more color payoff. Yeah. So this formula, I can tell already, is a little bit more compact, especially that color, the rose gold color. So I do feel that more of a natural bristled brush picks it up better. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm not surprised. I was really looking forward to this palette. So beautiful. Okay, let's use another color. Let's go with this more champagne-y color here. It's supposed to be a shimmer. Let's stick with the same brush. Love it. I get so excited. Wow, the reflection on that is so pretty. And then on this side, maybe let's go in with, oh my God, which one? The opal? Let's do the opal. A little bit of kickback. Oh my gosh, it is opal-y. Oh, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. But it just rounded out my cheekbone so nicely, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wow, slightly different looks. Here you're gonna get more impact with that opal color. And then here it's a little bit more, not natural, definitely not natural, but a little bit more neutral toned with the champagne. Oh my God, I love this so much. Do I try the last one? Let's try the last one just in my inner corner. I'm gonna use that color, sort of this peachy color on my brow bone. Quite, not neutral, but not overly brightening, just a little bit of a lift to the eyebrow. I really like this, and the shades aren't overly in one direction too light or too dark. I feel like there's a really good combination of shades for all skin tones. The darker one, of course, I think would be a good bronzer topper for my skin tone, a great highlighting palette for darker skin tones, and then the gold one, that looks pretty too and quite universal as well. And I think it's because they add different shades, you know, different intensities in one palette. Okay, I'm gonna use that peachy one there. We'll just put a little bit on the inner corner. Love it. Oh my goodness, I really love this palette already. Oh my gosh. Doesn't enhance any texture. Absolutely stunning product. Wow. I could probably even put a little bit here. A little bit here. I just want to keep putting it on. Let's stop there. So fun. Okay, last product is going to be Jewel Lips from Charlotte Tilbury, and we have the Walk of No Shame color. There's also a Pillowtalk shade, and then she recently came out with 3 new shades for holiday. One I believe is a rose gold, one is more of an opal, the other one is a little bit more of a straight up sheer gold. So lots to choose from. We'll see how this is. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it yet. So a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury Pillowtalk. I'll fill them in just a touch. I don't know how sheer this lip gloss is, so. And I need a new liner soon. I'm panicking. Like, I know there's still a decent amount, but I need a new one soon. Stunning packaging again, and I love this shade already. Very pretty. And it sort of has a hourglass wand, I want to say. Okay, way more pigment than I thought it was gonna have. It does have a vanilla fragrance. This texture, I have to get the description right because lip gloss to me is so important. I don't want it too sticky. I don't want it too thin. And this is like right in between. It is so beautiful. The texture of this is quite emollient, medium thickness in terms of the goopiness, but doesn't feel overly sticky. So if you compare it to, say, a MAC lip gloss, less sticky than that, slightly less emollient. It's sort of like a step or two down from that. The dimension, everything. Oh my gosh, I love all of these products. What do I think? Well, the winners by far are going to be the Jewel Pot, one-stop shop, amazing. The highlighting blush palette, I mean, this is the star of the episode. Like, this is amazing, amazing, amazing product. And then the lip gloss. So surprise, surprise, Charlotte Tilbury and Dior just stole my heart again. But if I were to pick two, I think it's these two. The Jewel Pot's nice, but if you have the Hourglass ones, it's very similar. It's not overly different. But these are unique. I mean, this is so beautiful. You get 4 shades in this, different finishes. I just can't believe how enhancing it is without being overly garish and sparkly and over the top. This is such a beautiful product. And then this lip gloss, it's instant love. It's unbelievable how comfortable this is, how non-like sticky it is. There's no grit from the glitters. It's just, it's perfection. Like, these two are instant loves. Okay guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not gonna take this headband down because I'm not sure what my bangs are up to underneath. So let's just leave it on and keep our sanity. Other than that, I just love how this turned out. Let me know down below what you guys think of this look. Bit of a mishmash of colors, but I think it all kind of at the end works. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know if you've picked up any of these products, if you love them, if you're thinking of picking up any of the new quads from Dior. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.